Hello everyone, and welcome to our next episode of A Look Inside Cast in Chrome. Today's topic for our theme is going to be the man, the myth, the meta. In this particular theme, hood ornament designers, manufacturer car designers really looked at mythology when they were thinking about car names and car hood ornament designs. We have things like Minerva and Mercury on many cars. Meta, you'll see in this exhibition, drivers chose to put on their hoods what they were doing in the cars. So we have car drivers driving on the hoods of cars. We have cars emerging from dust clouds, and also the man. So we have Hernando de Soto and other knights and other men were of course used to evoke adventure and danger on these cars. So today's ornament we will look at comes to us from local collector Ken Marusi, and it is a circa 1927-1930 LaSalle ornament, which features Rene Cavalier de Sales. So in the 1930s, Harley Earl, who was the styling designer president for GM Styling Division, created a marquee to coincide with the Cadillac. So for GM, for General Motors, Cadillac was probably their biggest selling luxury vehicle, but their other brands weren't doing as well. So Harley Earl, who is a well-known designer, decided to create the LaSalle as kind of a mid-level luxury vehicle that would bridge the gap between Cadillac and these lower-end vehicles in the GM line. The LaSalle was a sportier car. It was smaller, much smaller than the Cadillac, and it was really modeled after the Hispano-Suiza Roadster of the period, which was a beautiful luxury car that a number of wealthy Europeans really sought after. So this was to kind of coincide and to compete with that brand. So for the hood of this car, Earl had E.E. Burr, a designer, create this mock-up of LaSalle. So excuse my French, because I do not speak French, so I will do my best to get this man's name right. But it is René Robert Cavalier Sieur de LaSalle, and he was best known as a French explorer and fur trader. His probably best known expedition happened in 1682 when he canoed down the Mississippi River to the Gulf of Mexico and claimed a land which was of course already belonged to an indigenous people, but he claimed the river basin for France. On the ornament itself you can see that he is standing next to a burnt out campfire with his hat tipped, and then along his side here he has a broken canoe paddle and an axe, tools of his trade as a fur trader, as an explorer. And for my kind of interpretation of this ornament, I believe that Earl and Burr were thinking this man evokes adventure, he evokes spirit, and the driver of this car would get that same kind of feeling from the car. So LaSalle goes on. The marquee lasts for quite a while. This particular ornament does not. The emblem really becomes more the aerodynamic styling of the Art Deco period, but for a period of time, an explorer led the way on the LaSalle. I'd like to thank the Richard King Mellon Foundation, the Pennsylvania Bureau of Tourism, and the Allegheny Regional Asset District for their continued support of our programming here at the Frick. Thank you.